Hey everybody, good evening, It's weekend, it's Friday, and we're gonna start off on some Dragon Age Inquisition. Did they just say that they had quick replay? Like, I did make a character. Oh, but it's gonna crash instead. You lost connection. Ah, let's go. Hey, Glad. Hey, Glad. Welcome to. We're gonna go a bit higher. We'll adjust it after that. There we go. How's the music? Okay, I already made a character. I made a rogue, two-handed rogue that we're gonna go with. And there's not really been anything really. There's been like a 2 minutes talk and then a 2 minutes walk, and then we just had a one fight. So there's not really that much happened. I just kind of really wanted to get into it, so that's why I made the character already. I have to get used to fighting with this again. So we have to sort of like, okay, I think that hide. Yeah, that's hide. And backstab it.
Up on the hill. It attacked from a distance.
Okay.
Dead.
There we go. Was there only? There was only that. Oh, but, oh. There we go. Did it? No, it didn't die. It did die. It did. Huh. Yeah, we can move around. They actually have movable loot. That's an A. Gathering resources to view. Gathering herbs and metals out in the wilds and use them to craft upgrades to your gear and potions. Explore and find as many varieties as you can. Oh, you mean me? Oh, yeah. Sorry. So we have to go up there. There we go. Thank you. But yeah, just have to get two. Then one for when I am standing up and one for when I'm sitting down. Okay, so I actually can get a bit around since I can jump. So that gave us the possibility of getting somewhere where we're not really supposed to. Like, I'm not really... I don't think we're supposed to go this way. We're criminal! Let's go. Can we run? No. Oh! Oh, we should have like a search. Oh. See, this was really where we walked over to get to here, and then the bridge collapsed, and then we went down there, and then we got around and had a fight. And those we cap damage. I actually thought we could. Was that not? No? Oh, okay. What does that? Nothing? Oh, that gives us new access to new abilities. Hey! So that's jump. That's fight. Let's run. I want run. I wonder how long time I am invisible. It actually looks like we are invisible quite a long time. Oh, but there's no timer on it. See, that's quite nice. Oh, there it goes. Oh, is there something up here?
Ah! They're falling from the breach.
Yeah, probably good. I don't think there is run in this game. I think you are running by default. I think you're running by default. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. I really have to remember which one this for was. There we go. That will show them. Oh, there's something up here. But yeah, let's have a look. Options. Gameplay controls. Okay, that was not a whole lot. Interface. Oh, screen size. Oh, let's go all the way up. Is this like Skyrim or more like another game? What do you mean like Skyrim? Like Skyrim is first person. So in that way, this is like third person. Yeah, so I don't have my records open yet. I think that it's like, well, what is it like? Because at one point you get like, well, not really. It is kind of, I think it is a bit open world. And you can make a lot of decisions, and a lot of decisions do have an effect in the world. But I have picked a two-handed rogue, and then that is basically what I'm gonna be. So I can't, like you can in Skyrim, just take a bit of skills here and a little bit of skills here and stuff like that. You're more locked in that way. At one point we're also gonna get like a keep or like a castle that we'll manage, and you'll get prisoners who you then have to decide what do we do with. So in that way there are the option of like doing be different. Oh, why is he not there? Oh, why? Did he get away from that? There we go.
One down.
But yeah, and you can easily get some of your companions to die, and you can be like really mean to someone, or you can be good to someone. So in that way, there's a lot of options. Where is that? What's up there? And yeah, and you have like crafting and stuff like that. And also you can, I think, build things for your... Yeah, I probably should heal. You can build things for your castle, upgrade different things, upgrade your throne and stuff like that. How much does it heal? Okay, so it looks like it's just heal. Oh, man. Thank you, man. And also, I think it's a little bit like controlled, so it's not like open world. But I do think at one point you're gonna like.
Who's fighting?
Yeah, there should be. That's why I wanted to complete this one. Okay, so that was like a secret area, but nothing in it. But yeah, so that's why it's time to complete it. Ah! It's really nice me that it can run. Oh. I think that mage is ours. Oh, it's one of the companions, so let's help him. There we go. Oh yeah, him as well.
Quickly, before more come through.
And that's my special ability. I can close rifts.
What did you do?
Oh, what
I
did you do?
did nothing. The credit is yours.
I did that? Yeah, we'll do that.
I closed that thing. How?
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
And I think
Possibly.
the
It
elf
seems
there,
you hold the key to
I
our
think he's
salvation.
like the main person we've seen in the new trailer.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever.
I actually can't remember if it's
Barrack
2 or
Templar,
3.
Rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
I like him. He's funny. Unfortunately, he is like a rogue, just like my... Well, he's like range rogue, but he's rogue nevertheless. You at the chatty?
Are you with the Chantry, or...
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you.
I'm a
Considering
4.
current events.
Maybe we can be 4, like 3 companions and me. Well, nice crossbow.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Isn't
Bianca.
she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You know about the mark?
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solus is an apostate, well-versed in such matters.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the faith, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
Let's have a quick look actually here. Oh, come on. We're just starting a simple browser. just to give you an idea of how it is. So this is like RNG 1, and these are like all kind of decisions that you can make. So for example, under hero, we can zoom in, and you can see we decided to killing the warden. So that was me, killed the archdemon. And then there is the option of the warden alive and well. So that's just one option. Then you have Lina. Oh, that's different characters that I have. Then companions. You can see there's like all these different things that you can have. And then you can go in and say, okay, you can recruit her. Or you can't recruit, or don't recruit her. And the same is it then like with different ones. Then you can have like return Sten's sword. Or you can, yeah, return his sword. Didn't return his sword. And didn't recruit Sten. Yeah, their artwork is really, really nice. It looks really, really beautiful. And then you could like go in and say, okay, you have like the broken circle. In the broken circle, you can either support the mages or not support the mages. And you can like first enchanter Ivan survived battle, or he didn't, or he died. So there are like so many options. So even though if you played it once, there's a lot of things to do for a second or a third or a fourth playthrough. So there's like all these, and you can even see there's like things that I haven't experienced, even though I think the first one I played through 2 or 3 times, and then there's still like things I haven't found. Or is this the, oh, that's the under the Inquisition, that's why. And this is the Dragon Age 2. So yeah, so there are like so many things, and you have the option to like export it. So when I made this character, I basically all these options I took in, and I don't know if you can actually go and say that okay, we have this, but I want this instead, and then I can lock the world state is locked. So I can probably unlock the world state, and then I can pick different ones. So I can pick whatever options I want and then import it. So there's so much playability on it. It's like crazy. Dragon Age 4. Let's have a quick look on the trailer. It's HD. Is that the only thing we can do? It is.
I face tyrants and would-be gods. Seen friends lose life and limb. But there's always someone bent on breaking
I
the
don't think
world.
it is. We'll have a look.
It's time for a new hero. No magic hand. No ancient prophecy. The kind of person they'll never see coming. We've got your back. I've got your back. Demons, dragons, darkspawn. Even the Dreadwolf.
And that's Solons. That's the guy we just met.
This is your story.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so what do you say? Under the first one? Champions. What, him? That's Sten. I don't know if there is... Do they have companion as well in the second one? Not anyone really. See here, Bertha did not live to see Mage Templar War. Well, rip her. No, under with a sword. Oh, him! Severa. And we recruited him actually. And Alistar became the king. And Warden and the Alistar was not lover. Right. So yeah, so that's the guy that's in the next movie. So we better not kill him because that means we can't play the fourth one. Give the help I can give with a breach. If it's not closed, we are all doomed, regardless of origin. When this is over.
And what will you do once this is over?
One hopes those in power will remember who helped, and who did not. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp
I
quickly.
don't really like her.
Well,
Yeah, I'm excited.
Bianca's excited.
Yeah, might be off. There we go.
This way.
Great
down
people.
The bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
No, we'll take our time, because I am a looter. So stop using me. That's a lot of blood. Oh, well, I have been fighting. And it actually looks like I just got a new sword. That's or a new dagger. Is there a compare? Destroy, switch, exam. So 33 damage plus 6% flanking damage bonus, so that's good. And this is critical damage. Well, we'll take the silhouette. Is that not? That was a dagger as well. Yeah, we'll take that one. There we go. And this one, if we destroyed. I can't remember what happened if we destroyed. Switching characters, see he is using that. What's that? Okay. He's using a staff and she's using shield mat. So yeah. Almost. Oh. Okay.
Demons ahead.
Glad you brought me now, Seeker?
Figurine. So that then we are playing him now. And then we're playing the mage. And then we're playing her. And here. Actually, I wonder if there's like a turn-based gameplay in this. I thought actually that there is. I don't know if that's something I have to turn on or not. Where is it? There. I wonder if that's coming now, that it's turn-based. heck? To enter tactical camera mode, which helps you better evaluate nearby enemies and plan your strategy. There we go. There we go. Mod. Don't do mods here, man. Nah, I like this. To scan the battlefield, use to cycle through targets. Switch control between your party members and press A to move to a specific. Okay, so go through target with that and scan battlefield with that. Hold RT to advance time while tactical. Okay. Well, that's going through. And that's also. Okay. Do it on that one. And then you could like... Where is he? He's here somewhere. We'll shoot that one. Him. Whoa. That is a greater. Oh, that is a lot of hit points. Let's use that one. And she will... probably could use some help in understanding what they do. Well, let's do that. And then... oh! There we go. Let's have a look. She will... I think it's Sheerwald. Good night, Glad. Whoa, did he just lose a lot of health? No. What is he losing? What happened to the other guy? Okay. We'll basic attack him. And we'll basic attack him. Was it like that? There we go. Like that, actually. Okay. She is going to that. Ah. And then move up there. No, we'll do that first. Not yet. Can we? Okay, this is definitely the things that it's easier to play with a computer and mouse and keyboard. This. We hit? No, we're not. Let's just continue killing that thing. We'll just continue. He will do basic attack on that. Definitely have to remember how that is. Where is it? Right there. Oh. Is there not... Oh, is that a trap? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's something there. Loot. Personal locket. So the bracelet, some gold coins, inventory, armor. I don't think we have. No. Accessories. Got nothing. Upgrades. Nothing. Crafting material. Valuables. Okay, so they're all just valuables. This is a creature research item. Bring it to a creature research specialist to learn more about this type of. Ooh, nice. Schematics. Let's not run out. Where out is I can't remember if it did look like I can't. Right. Okay. Not that case. There we go. Past. I think this is what I use for healing. So it's like a super good idea to pick those up. Actually, that's fine. So looking forward to gain a level. Just to remember how it is. Oh, not that one. What to say? I thought I got one. What was that again? When a blow is about to drop character health below, the amulet shatters and heal the character for the specific amount. Well, we'll take that for now.
So, I take it you're from the Free Marches.
Oh?
Accent. I'm from Kirkwall, but you're from further east, maybe?
That's quite the A you have.
I'm all kinds of impressive.
How are we gonna play the nice guy? I know we can. Oh, ouch.
We must hurry before the mark consumes her.
I'm not gonna play as a bitch, but I actually do think I'm gonna play as a bit nice guy. Nice girl.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Yeah. Can we not? Oh. We gain a level up. Why is it like flashing? Weird. So I'll get like a sign up, but I don't know if that means that I gained a level. That doesn't. Oh well, we'll move forward then hopefully at one point. Oh, is there another one? There.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
So all the good stuff is like off-road.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly!
Disrupting
They
rift
keep coming!
will cause
Help
damage
us!
to nearby the dead close to it.
the mark.
Let's close it. Level. Your character level up. This increases your health and stats automatically unaware and watch you one ability point to use. Press 2 on the hero menu and select character record to see the ability screen. I take it that it's that one. So, double daggers, archery, sabotage, and subterfuge. Experts in these talents are master of misdirection, whether leaping to safety, disappearing into the shadows, or tricking enemies into slashing in empty air. They are never where anyone expects them to be. Expert in these talents, specialized in poison and traps. Their dirty tricks leave enemies sick and limping, easy picking for a sharp blade or barbed armor. Experts in this style are master of range combat. They can avoid enemies that attempt to put arrows or bolts through multiple foes, and even unleash explosive shots to devastating effect. Well, that's not where we're going. We're going this one. Expert in style are fast and deadly, their blades slicing through enemies' defenses and throats before they have time. But we also have tactics. Well, it's not the ones we have now. And then there's the attributes. It doesn't look like we can actually do anything. And then there's behaviors. Oh, the behavior screen allows you to provide instruction to your party on how they should fight, cooperate, and defend themselves in combat. While you can directly control and switch between party members anytime, they will follow these rules when you are not controlling them. That's quite nice. I think actually that, if I remember correctly, it's actually a really big help that use these, but hey. So if we select this, okay, each ability tree contains active ability, upgrades, and passive ability. Active abilities have diamond shaped icons. Okay, they can be mapped to your hotbar and then used in combat. Upgrades are attached to an ability and make it stronger. Passive ability have circular icons and are permanent boosts to your character that are always active. LS to navigate the tree, and as an aspect. When you have ability points available, press A to learn a highlighted ability or upgrade. You can only learn abilities connected to the root of the ability tree or connected to an ability you've already learned. Use LS to select abilities in an ability tree. Press A to learn a highlighted, B to go back and browse. Okay, so that's what we already know. You lash and then an upgrade where you can, if flanking, your twin blade fangs attack will keep your target armor sundered from the blow. Damage bonus 100%, duration 8 seconds. Also, shame that you can't learn what the next one is. Oh well. You regain stamina with every kill. The better to continue your assault. Restored. Dexterity on unlock +3. Oh, nice. Attacks upon a target's back or flank are much more likely to be a killing blow. Critical hit chance 10%. You lash out hard with swift and deadly skills, and then again against the wounded foe. That's like a finisher. Let's have a look at this. You quickly block a strike made by your foe, then counter as their own defense fall. Okay. You leap through shadows to attack your foe with deadly strikes that hit them from behind. Number of hits 2, damage per hit 200%, cooldown 8, cost. Your strikes cut deeper into an ally for whose current health is lower than yours. Your daggers blur at danger of deadly pain. Each strike adds to your critical hit chance after a critical attack. Your chain resets as you begin another dance. You move status effects to nearby foe while stripping them from your foe. Your dagger hack. What the heck? Number of hits. Area effect. Okay, I think we are. Before it turns to face your blow, you move to stealth. Impossible to fight. Toggle upgrade. Ah, there we go. Your flank attack leaves target of the blow skill bleeding from time. Bleeding duration 10 seconds. This affects stacks. Oh, nice. Okay, let's take this. Let's apply. Active ability automatically assigned to an empty hotkey if one is available after learning. At any time you can select learn and press A to map to a different of your choice. Select the tactic tab from the ability screen in the character record to access a complete list of your learned active. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go back and this is that one, yeah. So that's the one we have. This, you live in the darkness. Entering stealth is now instant and remove all disabiliting effects on you. While in stealth, you can never pass through. You can even pass through enemies without being detected. You remain in stealth for a short time after attacking or taking damage. Okay, and then enemies are likely to overlook you in combat, much to regret. This is especially true if you're flanking them. See, that's definitely good. Because at the moment I feel like they're like after me. They can't hit what they can't see. Your deceptive fighting style gives you a chance to dodge enemies' attack, taking no damage. That's quite nice. I do think we're gonna have that one. There we go. Apply. Are they? They didn't gain levels.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
It is. Supplies. Okay.
Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is.
Oh dear.
As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Order
Look at all
me?
that blood.
You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
Blood.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! Oh. You must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
So no one in charge here?
So none of you are actually in charge here.
You killed everyone who was in charge!
Allegedly.
Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen, abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
Now, what do you think?
How do you think we should proceed?
You're asking for my opinion.
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
Okay, fast but indirect soldiers would act as distraction elsewhere. The problem will be addressed sooner, but there may be casualties. Careful sustained assault. Soldiers will stand with you to ensure arrival. Scouts in the pass may be lost. Well, we are rogue, so in a way, charging is not really my thing.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Yeah, well. I'll always come back and kill you. I'm just thinking, what about all the loot that I'm like not being able to pick up because there's a cutscene? Oh, I can actually walk back. See ya! Or maybe not.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Whoa! God damn it.
Make it take you!
Oh! They already killed that. Can't remember, can you? No, you can't really damage it. Oh. What's that? A secret door with some loot. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah! Stuck. There we go. Oh no.
Guess we found the soldiers.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to the lady with the glowing hand.
That's a wise idea. So what? We're stuck in a hole. Okay, we climb down. There we go.
Lady
Kill him.
Cassandra! Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
What the? Come on.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Oh yeah.
Hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. She insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
It was worth the risk. All in a day's work.
Closing rifts and saving soldiers. It's what I do.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes. Down the ladder. That's the way to the temple.
Yeah. First, loot. What do we got? Highland, a hunting bow. Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna take Bianca away. Start what you're wearing now. It is. What do you wear at the moment? Inquisitor there. 30% front defense, 6% magic defense, and a 6. And this is 3% willpower. And then you have a 66. 43. And 4% attack. 4% sunder on hit. Well, in all, it's like, what, 14% more DPS? But it doesn't show. Why not? Is she proficient in this? Oh, does she have armor? I don't have any. Fire. Ah, requires rip. Now, why would you give me something that's like 4 levels ahead? Come on.
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
Enter the town. Oh, that's too bad.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fae, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
I remember that there was like there, but there's nothing. Oh, this is where we fight big boys. Isn't it?
Reach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
What?
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me!
That is Divine Justinia's voice.
Someone help me!
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Kill her, now.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
You can't hold that long. Oh dear. A big boy.
Now!
There we go. Okay, so we are doing our own things. No. Let's go here.
We must strip its defenses. Wear it down. Demon is vulnerable. Now!
Doesn't look like we can actually interact with it yet. Ah, someone to be flanking. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Falling back!
Oh, no. There we go. How do I? Oh, there we go.
More coming through the rift!
Why can I not? Oh. Hey, that was not nice. Come on. Are we ready again? Why are you not?
Now! Seal the rift!
Where? Oh, there.
Do it!
There we go. Now screw that rift. Get out of here. Whoa, loading time is quick. You hardly get to read the tips or hints.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Why are you afraid?
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
Let's
I
kill
beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a
What a
humble
humble
servant.
servant.
You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
Well,
It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
then we're safe.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
And she runs. Oh, wow. Oh, that might loot. Yeah, we'll take it. Main hopes someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in cage. Day 1. Cling. Shallow breath. Pulse over fast. Not responsive. Pupils dilated. Mage says her scaring mark is thrumming with unknown magic. Wish we could station a Templar here, just in case. No Templar needed. Special shipment. Oh, birdie birdie. Birdie birdie. Yum yum. Oh. No. That's Dagger of the Dragon. Fire damage critical, lesser fire room. It's only level 1. Yeah, I should do that. Put it there. Cool. Cold resistant. Melee defense. Whoa. That's a heavy. I don't think I can do heavy. I think it's really just a matter of what we want. I like this one. Oh, that's a badass. Oh. Helmets. Light armor. So that's the only light armor we have. Medium. See, what is it with? I think medium is for me, isn't it? And then Light armor is for, I can wear that. But what do I sacrifice for it? I need to know that. Armor types. Difference. Oh, it's just a fandom. It's like covering used to prevent damage from being infiltrated. Physical does not make you harder to hit. In addition, armor will not degrade. Armor type. You can now be crafting for the first time to do this. The Inquisitor must find schematic. Schematics. So it really doesn't say. What do they say here then before? I'm so uncertain about difference between different weight of armor. It seems that while there are some restrictions on specific armors, there's nothing stopping a mage or warg from wearing heavy or medium armor. There's nothing in the armor description itself that indicates if there are any downside to the heavier armor. I read somewhere that heavy armor drains stamina more quickly, but see nothing in the armor stats to indicate this. Am I missing something, or is this some sort of hidden information? As far as I know, heavy armor causing fatigue has a trackable stats to slow the rate of... Okay, but with the armor restriction and the primary about appearance and having whatever class wear armor that are tactical appropriate. You can even get around the restriction with crafting armor by using such materials. But I'll do it next time. Heavy armor class have different stat property. Heavy armor have constitution, strength, melee, defense. Medium have cunning, dexterity, range, and low. Light have magic, willpower, and okay. You can craft light with constitution, for example, but heavy armor will give you more constitution, etc. Okay. Thanks, Alfred. There's no downside for won't suffer no penalty at all. Just don't pick strength, pick constitution. That will give you more HP and melee defense. But where do I see that? This armor is worn by acquiring officers in both the army and navy. It's signifies a commander. Although typical acquiring fashion, no one outside the clan can tell which role is which. Do you know exactly how this works? But Specialised. I couldn't really be bothered to remember myself, since it's not something interesting. Happily, I saved a little about it. So it sounds like heavy armor can be both constitution and melee or strength, but it doesn't say here what it is. But we could definitely do this, and she does look very nice at it. So let's put that on. Defenses. Okay, so I don't get as much defense to melee and range. This one a little bit more defenses too. Okay, and this goes down. upgrades. There's some schematics here. Destroy. Okay. Recipes. Nothing. Weapons. Nothing. Okay, so how can I have 3? If it says that this is move to valuables and that one. Hunting bow. Cool. Unequipped. Equipped. Plus 6% flanking bonus and critical. It does mean that I have to go over there. There we go. And then we can put that to valuables. Templar's hat. Oh. Okay, I'm out of here. Go, 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 go. Hide. What is that? Nothing. He lives here, but nothing to loot. Seriously. I don't like it. Let's get it over with.
That's her. That's
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
Ah. I like that. Great. You know how there's just old Mopari? You don't show up in the chat, and if you ask those holy sisters, well, they'll say Andres can't have had some big old smelly water, but all Pharaohs know it's right. Our sweet lady needed someone who would warm her feet at night. And there's Andres Mabari by the Holy Prophet's sides. In the fight against T-Winter, the dog will never hide. They say the Maker set him special, always loyal without pride, so he could be the sworn companion of the Maker's holy bride. Oh, that dog, he guards Androts without arrogance or fear, only asking of his mistress just a scratch behind the ears. But then old Merfreth gets to plotting, tries to lure that dog away. But even as they trap the prophet, her mother never strays. Ah, that's a very nice poem. Well, I'm not in poem mood.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
Then a lot of rifts left all over. Little cracks in the sky.
Rest scratching some responses to Denmark's vital seems solid to attempt so far by locals to break into Chanchi to kill my patient. All this work to save her life, and will they just execute her? Or inform Lady Cassandra expect her to wait before dawn? think that was me. Bastard trying to kill me.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
I wish that like watchful eye could get like bigger. And what is that?
Good luck sealing those rifts.
Was that shopping or? It is shopping, isn't it? And the same as it here. Somewhere. Ah, come on. Let's...
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
Is that my chest? Oh, I can't even do it.
Not taking orders right now. Got a problem with it? Bring it up with Cassandra.
Well, that's one way to say that Cassandra's waiting on me.
Chancellor Roderick says that their chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Silk. Study of the Fate is as old as humankind, for so long as men have dreamed, we walk this twisted path, sometimes catching a glimpse of the city at its heart, always as close as our own thoughts, but impossible separated from our worlds. The Tvinder Imperium once spent wasted fortune of gold, lyrium, and human slaves in effort to map the terrain of the Fate, an ultimate futile endeavor. Although a portion of it belonged to powerful spirits, all of the Fate is in constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in finding the disparate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, as well as cataloging a few hundred types of spirits before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of dreamers to the Fate is complex. Even when entering the Fate through the use of lyrium, mortals are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can. And as the Chantry teaches us, the great flaw of the spirit is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people, and events, which, like the reflection in a mirror, ultimately lack context or life of their own. Even the most powerful demon merely mechanized the worst thoughts and fear of mortals and built their realm with no other ambition than to taste life. Okay. There we go. The Amulet of the Magic.
Have you got complete plans?
Light shall lead her safely through the path of the world and into the next. Oh, okay. For she who trusts in the Maker fires her water, as the moth sees light and goes toward flame. She should see fire and go towards light. veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her sword.
To be tried by whoever becomes divine. I do not believe he is guilty. The prisoner failed.
Cornelius Draken, King of the city-state of Orleans. For a man of uncommon ambition, in the year 15 ancient, the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker, and declared that by its completion he would not only have untied the wearing city-state of the south, he would have brought justice belief to the world. In -3 ancient, the temple was completed. There, in its heart, Draken knelt before the eternal flame of Drestus and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orleans. His first act as emperor, to declare the chantry as the established Dresden religion of the empire. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Alicia of month Mead was elected to lead the new chantry. Upon her coronation as divine, she took the name Justina in honor of the disciple who recorded the songs. In a moment, the ancient era ended and the divine era began. The divine is the titular head of the chantry, although since the skirmish split the imperial chantry into its own fraction, there are now in fact 2 divines at any one time. One divine, informally called the White Divine, is a woman housed in the Grand Cathedral in Volrax. The other, known as the Black Divine, is a man housed in the Aegean Spire in Methros. Neither divine recognized the existence of the other, and informal names are considered sacrilege. No matter the gender, the divine is addressed as most holy or your perfection. The rank of divine is the Grand Cleric. Each Grand Cleric presides over numerous chantries and represents the highest religion authority for the region. They travel to Val when the College of Clerics convenes, but otherwise remain where they are assigned. All Grand Clerics are addressed as Your Grace. The Grand Clerics is the mother, or in the Imperial Chantry, the father. If a mother is in charge of a particular chantry, revered is apprehended to her role. It's a priest's responsibility for administrating to the spiritual being of their flock. A mother or reverend mother is dressed as Your Reverence. Holy smoly, man. I can just hear all the money just pouring out. Brothers and sisters from the rank and file of the chantry and consist of 3 main groups: Affirmed, Initiate, and Clerics. Affirmed are the lay brethren of the chantry, those regular flock who have turned to their successor. Often they're people who have led a difficult or in ritualist life and have chosen to go into seclusion, or even orphan and similar fortunes who were raised into chantry life. Affirmed take care of the chantry and are in turn afforded a life of quiet computation and no questions asked. Only those flock who take vows become initiated. These are men and women in training, whether in academic knowledge or the martial skills of a warrior. All initiate receive an academic education, although only those who seek to become Templars learn how to fight. In addition, Clerics are the true academic of the chantry, those men and women who have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge. They are often found in chantry archives, sacred procedural libraries, of books and arcane knowledge. The most senior of these clerics placed in charge, such are given the title Elder. Although such a rank is still beneath that of a mother, all other brothers and sisters are addressed simply by noting the title before the name, such as brother something. No traveler in the Fae can fail to spot the Black City. It is one of the few constants of that ever-changing place, no matter where one might be. The city is visible, always far off, but it seems that the only rule of girl is one to sit now. The Fae is that all points are hidden quickly from the Black City. Go. Let's. Can't be bothered. There was once a tiny fishy village, bride of the maker. Disciple. I think it's a shame that they don't have like a narrator or someone reading that. Well, let's go up and hear what all the fighting is about. Oops. Mind your head. Chest.
I believe Seeker Pentagast is looking for you.
Okay. So she's like my researcher. The maker. That's a big chest as well. Let's go. Oh.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I'm still a suspect?
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did.
You absolutely are.
No, she is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others.
or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
Yes, you are.
You and many others.
But not the prisoner.
Yep.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence?
Yes.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
Blessed be. You believe me. You believe I'm innocent? Are you serious? What more do you want? I'm not the chosen. Blessed be the Maker.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide.
We lost everything then. Out of nowhere, you came.
Exactly.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
Well, it is.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
There we go. Tell him. I mean, kill him.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Investigate. Hell yeah. The Inquisition of old.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
You want a holy war.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
Oh, so I can't. Oh, screw that. Inquisition of old.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, we need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine, and then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
And if I refuse, don't really want to, because they'll just make up something incredible crap that if I then I'll go back to jail tomorrow. This is rather strange.
When I woke up, I certainly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Damn it, two advice or something. I think there are. I really wish they would do a Dragon Age, like let me see or something like that, just like they did with the Mass Effect. get it all in 4K and nice old DLC and stuff like that. That I'll probably buy. Also, just because I really like the dragon keep thing, where you can sort of like meddle around with how you want it. And the different options. Keep a track of that. I really like that actually. Is this very low or? I think maybe. Oh, now it sounds like it's a bit. Power 1. What's that? Oh, I do have a point. So look, what do they have? Just a cantrip thing. Coat weapons. Making every attack poison enemies for a short time. Throw a handful of those dust into an enemy's face, putting them to sleep for a short time. When their heart aren't in the right fate, it's auto is when your attacks on panic or sleeping enemies are automatic critical hits. Nice. Where's it? Come on. Chance to activate 10%. Entering stealth is now instantly remove all. You remain in stealth for a short time after attacking. You leap away from incoming attacks, putting yourself where you need to be to win the fight. Okay. While you're in stealth and shortly after leaving, you attack and ignore some of your target's armor. Oh, that's quite nice. I want to say, I know it's only 10% chance of activating, but I actually do like it. Regain stamina with every kill. The better to continue assault. Your strikes cut deeper into any foe who currently health is lower than yours. Damage bonus 10. Your dagger blur. A dance of deadly. Each strike adds to your track. Oh yeah, I quite like that actually. Bleeding. So every time they get lower than me, then they'll... let's do that. Give her an item to research. full Inquisition or position with the Quartermaster?
No, my lady, I don't know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Montillier.
Sorry.
Oh, you're her. Bryn, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What is your job?
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How do you end up here?
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Tenloge Mactier, best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
I'm glad you believe in him. No one young probably. Logan is a traitor. Oh shoot, I can't remember who it is. Ah, screw it. I'm glad you believe in him.
Your loyalty to the man you served is admirable, Quartermaster.
Thank you. A lot of people seem to think they know what happened at Ostagar, but I was there. Tenloge never betrayed his king. If he'd brought the reinforcements, Darkspawn would have just killed everyone. He did what he had to do to save our country, and we betrayed him. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
Tell me about the requisitions.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list of anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
How do I fill?
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Not enough. What's that I'm making? It's empty. A lot stacked. Do you want to continue? Yes. Okay, so
Thanks
I
for checking
am
anyway.
missing stuff. Trick stuff. That's that table. Loaded chest. Hello. Is that it? Can I do it? Oh no, I can't.
Thanks
Stop
for checking
teasing me.
How can you be so calm with everything you believe?
Oh. See that all ice. I need wood. Find recipes through exploration or by visiting merchants. Visit the approach with herbs you gather in the wilderness to upgrade potion. Use the equip station to assign different potion to each of your party members and to replenish the potion you're carrying. Use to upgrade station to unlock permanent upgrades to your. Upgrade potion, quick potion.
Flissa said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
Pulse normal, breathing normal, still unresponsible. Careful, drop fit off, prep. Extract.
They're fine. Nobody will take sick as long as she boils all right. Smart woman for asking her. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
We met.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making us wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world.
Absolutely.
Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
You're a bit cranky.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are few around who can help.
Oh, I thanks.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too. You're back. And in one piece.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
Quick potions. Upgrade. You can upgrade potions you have already unlocked. To upgrade a potion, select the category, select the potion, then select the upgrade. Potion upgrades require a significant amount of herbs to unlock. In return, they give permanent and significant bonuses to your potions. So, potions, tonics, and grenades. Use potions to restore health or enhance magic. Use tonic to enhance resistance or augment combat. Throw vital vials that shatter and effect. Let's start with this. Healing potion. I have 25. Increased heal amount by 50. Nice. Tunics. Nothing. And no grenades. And unknown. Equip or replenish potion for each party member. A healing potion at the top of the room replenishes for free automatically, but all other potions require herbs. Potion. To select the potion you want, the current party members to have assigned in this slot, press A to confirm. The type and number of herbs need to appear on the left. I have one. So if I do this, okay. To replace potion, you must have enough herbs to select and assign individual or to restore.
back. And in one piece.
Farewell.
Solace. What will we do? I'll look in here. Is that my... No, that was not my room.
The chosen of Andraste. A blessed hero sent to save us all.
I hope to be one. Sounds dashing.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffin, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
You study ancient ruins?
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
How can you sleep there?
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
That's impressive.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodated, but you understand my caution.
Guess your fears don't matter.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
So there was, you did mention a recipe, so let's see if we can find that. I don't know if it's here somewhere or you have to find that somewhere else. The Singing Maid. Level up.
And you see no signs of the Grey Wardens anywhere.
Codex
Your
Maker.
We're not paying you to be sarcastic.
Yes. Can I get you anything?
What can I find in here?
What can you tell me about this area?
Danish Viking-by-heart. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And For anything fancier, you can try buying from Stegrid. His prices aren't too high. Yes? Oh, there's also my name. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Don't understand why I have. Actually, why do I have that on? Scout coat. Medium arms, medium legs. That's nice. But this is like quite nice. Oh. That's how you do it. Hey, that's nice. Now we'll run with that. Okay. Let's check. Ah, now I can. There we go. You take that on. Can I? I hope I can turn that off. Mad Viking only. Okay. Make your armor of the dragon. Fire resistance, yeah. I like it. I actually do like it, but it's not that good. Oh my god, back lonely. Screw it. Restriction, not Merc. Warrior only. Warrior only. Well, okay. that two-handed? I think it is, isn't it? A sledge. Doesn't really say if it's a two-handed. Yeah, it's two-handed. Precision weapon. Is that where we just... Yeah.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm just glad to be alive.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and Maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
Why did you stay?
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
Way too close to bridge.
The breach needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
If it can be sealed, you might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Nope. We're going to need me.
Got the door again, Flisser. Don't know how it keeps...
Indeed. Or good as it can be with the Skyrim department.
Why have you stayed?
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
Kind with nowhere else to go. Last
Oh,
dear. Away most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
How's the mood here?
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an Inquisition's called. Yet, I imagine it's no better for you. You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
Let's buy something.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course. My wares are at the table.
Okay, so that's... What the heck? Armor. Sturdy Bianca grip. Let's try just fire up. Oh. Okay. Good. Let's just buy it. So that must be like outside. Still need like I think some timber or lock.
Who are we fighting anyway, sir? I've heard it was a major.
where do I... upgrade?
Still got the demons pouring out of the rifts.
Need something?
A question about Hawk?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
What happened to Anders?
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never says.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle. Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives. I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
Orson's fate made no sense.
In the book, you say that first Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? Well, I can't tell you how, but why, all I can say is he was desperate.
He made up the Estrich fight.
There's no way Hawk really could have killed the Arashok. It would have started a war with the Kunari.
I was told later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently the Arashok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the Red Dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Meryl decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though. Hawk's brother Carver is still in the free marches, helping the Kirkwall Guard keep order. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Thanks for checking anyway.
What do dwarves do when magic gets out of control?
They call the Templars, just like the rest of you.
Even down in Orzammar?
Friend, I've never even seen Orzammar. But dwarves don't have mages, so magic likely isn't a big problem.
I'm used to delivering children.
Oh, right.
Does it trouble you?
I just wish I knew what it was, or how I got it.
We will find out. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
That sounds dangerous. No, sounds like fun. No, you have no idea. That sounds dangerous.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
Oh.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
A pleasure.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think that was quick, doesn't matter. They still think I did it.
They still think I'm guilty. That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you the Herald of Andraste, and that frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
The Herald of Andraste.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
Unnerving. I don't know.
I'm not sure how I should feel.
The Chantry has decided that for you, it seems.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Breach doesn't worry them.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would she help us?
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
The war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Wallace and Freeland, what it is in the Highland, which can be found on the filled side of the table. Conquered by Alice, torn by civil war, ravaged by the Fifth Blight, Lee is no stranger to
It's nothing to
harsh.
do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess.
With the
She
vital
can be
weeping,
reasoned
the land
with,
is more
after a fashion.
troubled than ever. Known for a culture of extreme nobility, yet also as the birthplace of the Chantry, Elise is the most powerful human nation. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operation. Perform the scouting operation for the side of the war table now. Available costs. I was last seen the hinterlands outside Redcliffe. Attending reviews to reflect the fighting between the renegade Templars and the Protestant Mage. The latest reports suggest that the vigorous struggle between the two groups has spread to the hinterlands, catching refuge and Manchester in the middle. It is vital to protect her and, if possible, restore order to the area. Secret, if Scotland any hope of change support dies with her, my scout will slip past the fighting, find her and protect her with the... Oh! Not participating. We avoided the fighting as best as we could. It's every bit as bad as we feared. Birds are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's order any longer. We located the mother and tried to protect her, but she refused to leave the refuge until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the Protestant Templars out of the area. Commander Coleman asked me to make inquiries of Marston, retired Horsemaster, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the question, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Lead Scout. Would you like to gather your party and venture to... Not now. You now have access to missions. Mission Operation Trick Time and bring the creatures and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be activated at any time. Some missions have a preferred type, which result in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Mission may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor complete them. Acquire power 8. Scouts. Complete. Gather coin. Various events. Up until now, Christian forces have had the benefit of changing the public's now in question is forced to seek out its own sources of revenue if it is going to grow further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided Christian is willing to focus its effort on the matter. It would be a simple matter to collect secrets and sell them with nothing traceable back. Trading firms merchant with the nobility is my specialty, could earn us a great deal if we're careful. If soldiers let them protect caravans and do other honest work to gain coin. Trading in favors with merchants and nobility is could earn us a great deal if we're careful. I wonder if there's like percentage of success in. Speak of new power born in the world. Inquisition, they whisper. An ancient name restored. A memory. Oh, shoot, does that mean that we have to go there? The ship has been secured. Your area, what we find in the Viking. I've heard many frightful tales. Except, no. I don't want to. I know Turncoat, and I knew Justina. I can't attend, but I could write to him. We have a number of officers we could send in a God. Tyrion of High Ever wished to convey our deepest sympathy on the death of the Most Holy. Was incomparable in her vision, dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that the conclave would have succeeded. We'll hold a vehicle in higher and within the sort of according to the quest to attend.
To work?
We can take advantage of his raiding. My spies can harass the refugees moving somewhere else. Let's just get out. Get out. Actually created by accessing the quest journal from the director with the track on screen. While travel, when not in dungeon, you can use the quest map to travel to distant location. Select the quest map, press Y from the quest map to access. Travel to speak to mother.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denham, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justina. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
The Divine's advisor founded it. Its followers need shelter.
Interesting.
considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I see no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentegas that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If he won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No, no. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet. The Inquisition might stay in the meantime.
Thank you. Very kind of you.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite our Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
How did you become?
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Liliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What's your background?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
I'm glad you're here.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montilyet.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Mead. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something for you.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it. Hello? Can I help you with something?
So you're a mage?
You said you were a mage?
No, just an apprentice. I
Aw.
was never very good at magic, but just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
You didn't join the rebels?
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I don't like using magic to fight. I'm not good at it either. I like studying. I like performing rituals that help us unlock the secrets of the Veil. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
Not a minority.
Most Circle mages I've met have a different opinion of the Templars.
They have not lived my life. I was born into a Dalish clan. I lived there until my magic manifested. The Dalish cannot risk having too many mages in one clan. And I was one more than they could bear. They gave gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I was 7 years old.
That's awful.
I'm so sorry. I stumbled into a village, starving and cold a few weeks later. I started using magic to scare predators away. The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill me. Templars saved me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the circle. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
You protected the Tranquil.
You said that you were keeping some of the Tranquil safe.
Yes. The mages took some of them when my circle rebelled. The rest were forgotten. Most circle mages look down on the Tranquil, or try to pretend they don't exist. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves, can't defend themselves at all. It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
They're lucky to have you.
I'm glad they have someone who cares about them.
They deserve better. They're polite, they're rational, and they'll never get angry at you. When they study, they have a focus no normal person could ever match. But the Templars, even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The Tranquil never fought back. If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
You research creatures.
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
Oh, I studied that.
Why did you decide to research dangerous creatures?
I like the outdoors. The idea of the outdoors. When some monster is coming at you, glowing eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying. But once you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just another part of the world. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it.
I'll speak with you later.
Travel safely.
Yep.
That will help.
Whoa.
Please tell me if you find something.
I'll just do this one over here as well. Oh.
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky. When there was no earth, you were the earth.
I'm not the one going up. But I
You had granted them power
I
over
think
the
I
very
have
faith.
this still. No, I don't.
Though they hymns of praise unending, though they could do anything.
Yes, I am absolutely sure. It's definitely time for bed. It's just past midnight here, and my eyes are really starting to get itchy. So, time for bedtime. Oh, there's actually multiplayer. I wonder if it's cross. Have they turned that off? Oh, whoa. Select the character. Archer. Support. And how do I get these? Unlock by finding and crafting armor. Okay. Huh. Maybe we should have a look at that. See if maybe Glad wants to join us or not. Anyway, that's it for me. Time for a bit. Thanks everybody for coming by. There we go. Take care, and I'll most likely see you. Yeah, I'll probably see you on Monday. I was just thinking if I'll be on Sunday. I don't think I will. Or I never know. Otherwise, I'll be on Monday again with Divinity Original Sin 2. Good night, everybody. Take care. Have a great weekend.